Hello, wonderful YouTube friends, and welcome to Messages and Insight with Angel. I've got my selenite crystal here today again, and I'm clearing the space, creating a clear, purified space, sacred space. What I'm doing today is messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminines, yet again, one of my most favorite subjects. Okay, let me just straighten my camera up here. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling out using the Divine Masculine Heart Revelations, and we're going to be looking at Divine Masculine's thoughts and feelings and processes going on at the moment, and what his thoughts and feelings are towards his Divine Feminine. But what are the processes going on as well? A lot of us are experiencing separation or 3D illusion, separation from our Divine Masculines at this time. And so let's just have a look at what it is that they're feeling, what would they like us to know, and what is their process right now. Okay, this one. All right, so I've got 4 cards out in front of me here, and I'm actually going to go through, and I think I'll pull some more here, and we'll kind of just get a few cards lined up, and then we'll look at the messages. So their process, what it is that they're thinking and feeling about the Divine Feminines. Then later on, we're going to look at, information around the journey for both of you. So where you're at within the journey as well. So we're looking at his thoughts at the moment, though. Divine Masculine collective thoughts towards the Divine Feminines. So I've got the confession messages cards. I love these cards. They're brand new and I've been using them. I absolutely love them so much. Right, so we've got 1, 2 and 3 falling out. Oh, if I could only speak. All right, and then one more there. Okay, put those aside. And then I've got the talking cards as well. So we're going to have a bit of a reading here to start with. Some messages, the thoughts on Divine Masculine, his process, what he's experiencing, whereabouts he is in his thoughts, and on this journey, what's going on with him at this time. And how does he feel towards his Divine Feminine? Because we always want to know how they're feeling. They go quiet and into this hermit mode, and we're sort of, we can sit and meditate and connect and intuitively know what they're thinking. But sometimes I think even seeing it in front of us in this way as a confirmation, kind of confirms what we already know, and that's always great when we get that confirmation from the universe, isn't it? So the card here is called I'm Realizing the Importance of Forgiveness and Letting Go of Past Hurts. So this is the process that he's in at the moment. The Divine Masculines are going through this kind of realization about, how important it is to let go of past hurts and how important it is to actually learn forgiveness for themselves and for others and for the Divine Feminines. You are my everything. So we've got these 2 cards together. The importance of forgiveness, letting go. You are my everything is the other card that's come through. This is very much what is on his mind. So he's thinking about this, I'm guessing at this present moment in time, over this next few days or weeks, very much about thinking about how important you are in his life. Okay, the next card that's come out is passion. Remember, we're looking at the process of Divine Masculine, how he feels towards his Divine Feminine, where he's at, okay, and his thinking. Right, so we've got, you excite me on every level. The heart is the heart is rising between us. This is the intensity of my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we have experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such a passionate and magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. Okay, so I'm guessing even during this hermit time, there is a lot of thoughts going on about what's transpired, how he feels about you. And facing you means I need to face myself. So this has a lot to do with the hermit stage right now. Because, you know, there's a few things I think going on with divine masculines, and some of those things are not really honestly discussed with the divine feminines right now. So they're hiding, you know, they don't want you to know what's going on. Maybe they're feeling a little sneaky, you know. And so facing you means they've got to be honest, and they're not ready for that, or they may not want to own up to it. You know, I get a sense of they connect, you know, with the divine feminines, and what seems to happen is this intense rise of emotions and feelings and you know, patterns and pain that needs to be dealt with. And so they then, you know, will start to look elsewhere to try and dismiss that and not deal with that and pretend it's not happening. And so, you know, it's much easier to refocus somewhere else and maybe go up with a karmic again, or focus somewhere totally different, get buried into something else and pretend that this, you know, special connection means nothing, but it actually does mean a lot to them. And at the end of the day, they can't stay away and forget about it forever. So I'm learning to live in a state of grace and gratitude. So this is the process. So he's going through quite a process in his hermit stage. So, you know, living in a state of grace and gratitude. So learning to appreciate the good things. Okay. The next card says, is it too late for us? So, you know, I guess kind of, you know, going through this so-called 3D separation stage, you know, and everything that's coming up, and all the stuff and the cycles that you guys have been through, you know, divine feminines and masculines, you know, 3D separation, coming back together. I guess this questioning, is it too late for us? You know, is too much happened? Has this destroyed everything? So there's that question. The next card, the next card says, I love you. So that's the other thing that's, you know, on his mind very much. My love for you is infinite. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond the space and time. Close your eyes and reach into the infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart, nothing can compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. So these are worded a little differently at times, but yeah, but the message is basically, I love you. I'm so sorry I hurt you. So, you know, this is coming through with the divine masculine messages quite a bit lately. So there is a, you know, there's this element of sorrow and regret, but it's almost as if they cannot stop repeating that cycle of, you know, detachment and withdrawal. And so, yeah, the pain they feel is probably more intense, and then the healing they have to go through, you know, is really kind of calling them to pull away so they can work on themselves. Because while they're in this state of what's been triggered and the trauma's rising, they tend to get grouchy and they're not their best selves. So I guess it's, you know, the universe's way of separating this and not kind of creating, you know, a permanent damage within your connection. So yeah, there is a lot of regret around that though for the divine masculines. Okay, I am trying to find my inner strength and courage to face you again. So I'm guessing that for a lot of you recently there's been like a 3D separation stage, and I'm hearing this a lot actually. And so, you know, I feel that the divine masculines are saying, oh no, here I go again. You know, I ran again. It wasn't my intention this time, but I've done it yet again. So again, how are they going to face you and explain themselves once again? You know, it's like, what do I say? I promised this time I wouldn't run, you know, and here I am running again. So what do I say? What can I possibly say to justify this? So there is a fear of, you know, how are they going to face you again? The next card that's come up, since I left you, I have transformed. Now, you know, if situation's anything like mine, it's probably only been a few weeks that, you know, there's been the 3D separation stage, and I'm not thinking that in such a small time there's a major transformation, but I am thinking that they're definitely going through the changes, the growth, the energies kind of settling down. They're learning. What I'm getting is they're learning to sit within the chaos. They're not going to be running as much. They're learning to sit in the stillness and within the chaos and transform and transmute it. So the next card that's come out is called Our Love is Real. It says, it's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine and unconditional. Okay, so that's a beautiful message. And very much, you know, I'm guessing really like the 5D self is very, of the divine masculine, is very much aware of the depth of this love and where this is heading. The 3D self, though, is struggling with the ego. It is easier for me to stay away right now. So there we go. See? So it's easier to stay away because the fear of what do I say if I approach you, because I feel like I've let you down yet again, you know? And so it's safer for me right now to stay away. Okay, so there's that sort of needing that space and the courage to make his way back, which I think from what I'm getting is probably a few months of this, you know, and maybe longer, especially for some of you, maybe longer. I'm still feeling the spark between us. I'm so much attracted to you. So, you know, while there's that separation, there is still, underlying all that, there is still those thoughts and feelings about, geez, you know, who is this person that I'm so attracted to, but I just have to run from? You know, who is this person? The attraction is just overwhelming. But nonetheless, the desire to escape themselves is more sort of powerful and more, you know, it is more appealing at the moment because needing to kind of face themselves is quite difficult, especially when a lot of them have been wearing masks, you know, or most of their lives. So, would you forgive me? So that's the other one as well. You know, they're kind of thinking about everything that's transpired. And what I'm finding with each time that they feel, you know, and I'll use the words that they feel they're stuffed up, inverted commas, I find that, you know, it's like when they do disappear, like I used to find at first there used to be this kind of, you know, like an argument or something that would start off this separation. What I'm finding now is that they you know, there's just go quiet, you know, don't say anything, slowly back away. And then it's almost like, I don't know what to say. I mean, how does this person ever forgive me? Like, I just don't know what to say anymore to justify my actions. And I just feel that there is a change in that energy and a change in how the separation stage comes up. You know, before there used to be a bit of like a sabotage or an argument or something. Now I'm finding that, you know, it's more of a quiet kind of withdrawal, and it slowly starts to unfold, you know. So there might be a few words said at first, and then and nothing, you know, nothing suggesting that there's a fight, but then it just, you know, progresses to a total silence, and it's like, well, they don't even know how to come back from that, you know. It's quite a confusing thing for them, I think, too, because they're not understanding what's going on and why they're acting this way. Learning is the next card. You are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. My DM always used to say that. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible, and I'm so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I am very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. Okay, so the last card says, I'm so different than you remember. Well, when we look back at the start of, when we met our DMs, I guess when we look at our journey, they have changed, and there's definitely a difference in when when you reunite and the times of reunion. There seems to be a difference in them. They're not quite the same as they used to be. That's what I'm finding as well. And the separations are a little different as well. They're not sort of happening in the same way. It's almost as if there's like, it's just divinely guided and timed, and the universe is being more involved in the process, and it's almost protecting everyone as a result. All right, so I know this is a long video, or it's 16 minutes already, but I'd like to go into these cards here. Push these back. These ones are going to tell us a little bit about the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. It's going to tell us a little bit about where you are both at on this journey. So this is for both divine, masculine and feminine. And as a unit, where are you on this journey? So what is it that you both need to know? What's going to be helpful at this time for your union? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm just going to see if the cards fall out again. All right, so I've got all the cards there that we need, and this is about where you're both at in this journey. The first card I got is Awakening, High Vibration Alignment. When we look at these cards, all the chakras are being lined up perfectly. I'm seeing I feel like Kundalini energy rising, high vibrations, alignment, awakening. The alignment and awakening, I'm feeling the divine masculines are really kind of going through this process, and I feel that the divine feminines are actually just rising, ascending, higher and higher. This is bringing your divine masculines online, as you can see. And so both of you are on this journey where there's this activation and merging of the energies, so that you're becoming more and more connected. The next card that's come up is Received, and I actually had this card myself when I was doing a reading earlier. It's called Received, and just receiving the blessings from the universe, receiving the energy, and as you can see, it just looks really magical and sparkly and glittery, and it's just all the love, compassion, blessings that you're receiving on this journey. Okay, both of you are receiving as you awaken and reconnect, and sort of reconnecting at a deeper level, and vibrating at higher levels as well, becoming purer in your connections as well, clearer, purer. We've got the mirroring, so both of you are mirroring at the moment, mirror and reflection, mirroring and reflecting each other. So, on this journey, we've got, like I said, we're at the awakening stage with our DMs. Both of us, divine feminines and masculines, are going through this. We're receiving the blessings from the universe as well, being guided. And we do have at this moment with this separation stage, we've got the mirroring happening and reflecting. So, this is kind of bringing up some of the things that we need to work on. And this is where we're both on at the journey at the moment. We've got, ghosting, avoidance, not wanting to deal. Okay, it's not wanting to deal with stuff. So this is interesting because, like I said, a lot of divine feminines are not hearing from the divine masculines lately, and it's probably started a few weeks now. For some of you, maybe longer even, but you're not hearing from them, and they're starting to ghost and they're disappearing. I feel as if they're just they're quietly withdrawing. It's almost like they've disappeared off the face of the earth. I said that before in the other reading I did on my YouTube channel. So, you know, there's an avoidance. I don't want to deal with what's coming up. No matter what I'm feeling, at the moment, I'm just going to pretend. I'm going to repress. I'm going to pretend I don't feel, and I don't want to face this. But, you know, when you look at this figure here of a divine feminine, she's appearing in a ghost form, almost like a mist, you know. And that's the reminders that Judean gets. He can sense you. You know, it's almost like he's starting to sense you. There's that, you know, slight little whisper at him all the time, coming from your soul. Balancing the scale. So this is the other thing. So with the divine masculine and feminines, we're kind of in a balancing state as well. So we're starting to balance. We're starting to transcend, ascend, vibrate higher levels. We're receiving messages from the universe, you know, and blessings. You know, we're mirroring each other, and we're starting to create balance. We're needing to do this right now. So we're at a balancing stage where we're starting to balance ourselves. And so, you know, we're healing through this time of that kind of ghosting, separation stage. Okay, so this is where the counterparts are at in their journey. So that brings us to the end of the messages from the divine masculines and how they're feeling about their divine feminines, and, you know, what process they were in, and also a little about the journey for both twins. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope to see you all soon again. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.